Hello everybody and welcome back to Women's Weekly. We are on week 3 for August and we have 4 teams competing today that we are gonna get rolling here. So let's see who is matching up against who. All right, it looks like it is going to be Hawaiian Pizza versus Bonjour. And that leaves Sapphire and females to face each other. So I am going to get going here, decide who we are going to watch, which semifinals. The other will go along at the same time as this. But I think we are going to start off with Sapphire versus females, as I know there is a new player that we have not seen before in Women's Weekly on that female squad. So let's get into it. All right, getting into the first semifinal, we have got Sapphire versus females, as I said before. So on the Sapphire side, we have the ever faithful, ever trusty. We've seen most of these players before. I think one of them maybe took a slight break for a couple weeks, but it is ashleigh, Jade, and Zoella. And they are a pretty tight squad, so females are going to have a good deal to go up against. So on the other side, we have Mythra, Ren, and Claudia, aka Daiquiri, aka always changing her name, and I can never keep track of it. But getting into this first match, we got a pretty even exchange of possession. Good demo there from Mythra onto Jade, clearing that back line a little bit. Zoella is going to take a 50-50 in the corner, goes out mid, and that is dropped free for Mythra. ashleigh keeping it in the corner, trying to keep it in the safe area. Jade is going to have low boost going off the back wall. Mythra bringing it across, and that is going to be Twilight, aka Ren. I'm just going to call her Twilight since that's her in-game name right now. Going for the ball. She gets a shot off the top corner, and now it is going to be Mythra pushing it down the way. Hold on here, got a few things. Hold on. All right, get back into this game. Thank goodness nobody scored while I was being a tournament organizer for a second. Claudia and Jade, 50-50 in the corner. That's going to be Mythra. High pop above the net. And Twilight scoring the first one. Fancy Ears has been able to sink the opening goal for her team. Great pass from Mythra off the backboard, and Twilight just there quickly to capitalize on that opportunity. Now again in front and center there, get to see the ears. She's even got the cat engine noise, which I don't know if I should say this or not, just in case players watch this and, you know, they want to irk me, but I find that engine quite annoying, along with, I can't remember if it's like the Scarab one, or it's usually the one that people put on their clown cars, but that is something that if you have ever played randomized presets for, you know, a challenge for fun with your friends or anything like that, I don't know about you guys, but give this a try if you haven't. The thing that annoyed me the most, that changed from my, you know, regular comfortable presets and items that I use, is the engine noise. I don't know what it is about it, but like it's supposed to be somewhat quiet so that you don't notice it, but as soon as it's different, it's unbearable. Like one of my, I'll get off this tangent real quick, but one of the presets that I started used the galloping horse engine noise, and that is so distracting on kickoffs. What a flip reset from Twilight to make it a second. Oh, making me just cut story time short here, but what a beauty, flipping it so that it goes, changes the momentum, and slips right past Jade as she is challenging from the sidewall. That was very high IQ from Twilight, and way to put it into the net. Now Sapphire, I talked them up in the intro. They're not holding up so far to, you know, all of the hype that I was giving them, but let's see if they can fight back here. They've got just under 2 minutes remaining to come back in this game. With a 2-goal lead, it is not insurmountable. It is definitely possible. Mythra's going to go up high for a double tap attempt, but that is going to be safe to the side. Now it pops back out into the middle. Twilight, quick shot on net, but that is saved away from Jade. Mythra getting demoed right after she pops that high. This is Ashleigh's chance. She's going for the block, but is cleared away by Claudia. Now it's another high pop above the net. Jade trying to clear the bottom of the net. And now Mythra with a pop out. Twilight chasing this down, putting some pressure up against ashleigh. It's going to leave Claudia in the back line alone by herself. Twilight trying to get a pass out into the middle, but she didn't quite connect with it, and now that's a loose ball into the blue corner. Another quick pop from Twilight. She's running low on boost, so she can't do much there, but she did make herself useful, which has made it possible for her team to retain possession and pressure on Sapphire. They're just shutting them down here, not letting them get out of their half until this long clear into the other end. Ashleigh, she turned a little bit too sharp there. Now it's Twilight with an opportunity. Zoella is going to have to save it into the corner and clears it past another. Now it's Ashleigh, free net. She doesn't get the power on it. And although she demos, that is going to be an offensive opportunity squandered. Mythra, high pop above the net. Nobody goes, and that just drops in for a third. Let's see what happened here on the back line. It looks like Zoella didn't have any boost. That corner didn't spawn for her, and she backflipped the save. Ashleigh coming out of the left side, not able to return in time either. So just unfortunate circumstances for Team Sapphire, but they have one more game to see if they can pull it together a little bit more, make it a closer series, because this is a best of 3 at the end of the day. We do that for all our games until we get into the finals, which are best of 5. And, you know, it's hard to come back. I've talked about this a few times if you've been watching Women's Weekly for a while, but it is hard to come back in a best of 3 series because 2 games is just, it's nothing. It goes by so fast, and the swing can be really hard to overcome, but that is going to drop down for game 1, females taking the lead. Game number 2, Sapphire down in the series. Can they make a comeback against females, or are we going to see a 2-0 sweep? It's going to be Twilight, quick pass out into the middle, forces Jade out for the save, and Ashleigh following up with the demo. Now it's going to be a high pop into the center. Claudia meets it and puts it back the other way. Now it's a 50-50 from Zoella. Twilight putting a shot wide, and now that's going to go all the way down to the other end. Claudia has to pitch it clear to keep it safe. Now that's another demo from Zoella. She's being an absolute menace on the back line, but her teammates do not have enough boost to make use of it. Now that's Ashleigh, no boost, follow up with the second, and that is going to go in. Sapphire have finally put themselves on the board, taking the opening goal in game number 2. That's nice power on that shot. Claudia almost reaching in time. It looks like possibly Twilight may have had a hand on it, but the attempted save from Claudia forced into the left side of the net, and that went in. Jade, high pop to the side, beating the pre-jump challenge, and now she's going to receive it on the right wall. Now this quick shot from Ashleigh just off the corner of the net, and now it's Zoella faking 1, faking 2. Claudia stands strong though. Now it's a high pop from Claudia. Jade taking an air dribble safely in the back. She gets to 50-50 with the second challenger, and now that is dangerous in front of the blue net. Twilight, high shot off the backboard. Mythra, another pop, and it is Claudia following up yet again, another pop off of the backboard. This squad, they look so good in the first game, and now they can't seem to hit anything on target. You know, there's something to be said. It is good, it is productive to put a couple off the backboard, test the defense, and make some defenders in net miss, but after so many times, that becomes less effective, and you just need to score. So Sapphire retaining their lead for now. Great save from Mythra. The reaction time for that was insane, but they remain under pressure. Now it's Zoella, shot of her own. Jade is going to keep it in the box. Mythra trying to get a clear out. Ashleigh met in the middle. Now Twilight is going to take it down for a dribble. She gets it past 1, trying for the pop in front of the net for the second, and Claudia cleaning it up. Twilight putting in work all the way down the field, flicking it past 1 and popping it back for her teammate. Beautifully done by Twilight. She's being a key player for her team in these semifinals. kickoff in favor of Sapphire as they cleared into the orange side. That's going to be a shot attempt on net. ashleigh going high, that bounces down off the bar and out. Not able to be read. Jade barely getting back in time. What an epic save in every sense of the term. But now Zoella gets a free net after beating Claudia on the sidewall. Ooh, Zoella, that was gorgeous. She cut in the blind spot of Claudia so that she could not see the challenge coming, and that's just unfortunate for females. But Sapphire, they're really making a fight of this, trying to take it to a third game and extend this series. High pop into the corner. Twilight putting it off the post. Now that's going to be Zoella and Mythra. Mythra brings it up high to her backboard. ashleigh, early challenge, and now that's a clear out. Now it's Jade receiving it in the back corner. She's going to take it slowly down the line. Mythra has had enough of it, and she early challenges. Now it's going to be Claudia. Quick pop above the box. Twilight doesn't have enough boost to follow up on it. Mythra's shot is saved, and now the defense is scrambling. ashleigh, long clear out to the middle. Zoella is going to try to meet for a 50-50, but that is open. High pop again above the net. Twilight, finally, this female squad puts it in the net rather than above it. Great retention of pressure from females, and they have brought the game to 2-all. Jade. Ooh, whiffing on the touch. It's going to force Zoella to use a lot of her boost. Trying to get that. She even went for the redirect shot off of ashleigh's clear, but it was not successful. Now it's Mythra. She doesn't make a touch, forcing it out to the side once again. Takes a 50-50. Zoella trying to pop it over one. Twilight gets a piece of it. Now it's Jade. Another pop into the middle. Zoella, quick touch into the corner. Mythra is going to bop it away, but only slightly. Looks like she might be low on boost, but we have Twilight waiting. Full boost in the net. Goes over the top of her, and Claudia forces the clear. Good touch off the back wall. Sapphire, they're trying to get out of their half right now, but that's going to be a lackluster clear from Zoella, leaving Mythra with an opportunity. Goes for the 50-50 dunk. Bumps ashleigh, and now that's in front of the net. Zoella cleaning it up. That's Twilight. She's turning in on it. She doesn't have any boost to work with. Jade is going to force the clear into the side, but now it's a possession for Mythra. She's going up high. She gets bumped out of the way, but Claudia's already up. Whiffs. Now it's Twilight's turn. Another touch off the backboard. She doesn't have anybody to follow up on it. That's 2 go from Sapphire. This is an awkward situation. They need to recover quickly. High pop into the corner. Goes just out. And we still have females putting on the pressure. That's another touch. ashleigh, long clear, out into the other half. She's going to try to follow it up, make a goal. But now we're in the final 10 seconds. Demo on the play. Jade is going to pop it clear. That gives her team the opportunity. She has to keep it up. It's 0 seconds. And it falls onto the ground. We have entered overtime. Females, if they take this game, they move on into the finals. Sapphire are trying to fight back, make it a best of a 3, third game. Now it's Claudia on the net, flipper set over the top, and Jade, she's being chased in the back line and falls short. What? Got some comments from from the players, but that is going to be GG's for females. They move on into the finals, and we will see them again in the next round. All right, getting into our finals. Hold on, just have to make sure the players know this. All right, so it is Hawaiian Pizza emerged victorious from the other semifinals against Bonjour. So we have a best of 5 between Hawaiian Pizza and females. Females, we saw them previously in the other match, but for anybody who is not aware, it was Mythra, Twilight, and Claudia. And then Hawaiian Pizza are comprised of the same squad we saw last week, which is MV1, Aurora, and Izza. Now, they were able to take the win last week. They did a head-to-head against the other team that competed, and they are going to see if they can close out the victory and therefore secure the bounties for this month. And that is a $50 prize per player for getting 2 tournament wins throughout the month. Now, we have a few other players in contention for that. We saw a couple of them in the last match. Actually, maybe just one. It was ashleigh, and then there is also Marina and Maggie. And Marina was on the Bonjour squad that was taken down by Hawaiian Pizza in the other semifinals. But we have an opening goal from Claudia off of Izza's misplay off the back wall. It looks like she just wasn't able to get the following touches she want, and Claudia, falling off the back wall, is able to put it in. That is the first for females, and they take the advantage in game number 1. Now Twilight off the side wall makes Mythra awkward, and Claudia is going to have to clean up on it. She gets demoed by Aurora and forces Mythra to dive in. Now it's a clear out to the side. It's going to pop middle. Mythra does not have any boost for this, and now we see Aurora taking an air dribble all the way down to the side for Izza to take away. Now it's a flip reset on the play. Twilight up early to block it, but a clear goes into the orange half. There's a demo on the back line. This female squad is getting with the program. If they did not watch last week's games, the big advantage about this Hawaiian Pizza roster is that Aurora, she does everything for this team. She just moves around the pitch, creates some space and opportunity for her teammates to then do some work in their follow-up challenges, their follow-up touches. But Aurora is the key player here. If she is on defensively and offensively across the pitch, then we are going to see a good challenge for females as they move through this finals match. Now it's Aurora, quick pop. Shot goes all the way to the other end for MV1, and that is saved by Claudia and Mythra, working as a team and keeping that out of their nets. They retain their 1-goal advantage. That's another high pop from MV1. Drops down to Aurora. She puts it high. And now Izza and MV1 have to scramble back. Now it's Claudia. She takes possession of it. On the wall, she's going to slow play it. Down to the ground. Go for the demo on the net. But MV1 able to make the stop. Now it's Mythra. She's tested in the back line. Uses all of her boost for that save. And Izza, quick shot on net. Twilight, diving save, and it goes out to the side. Now that's a 50-50 all the way into the orange half. Claudia, she pre-jumped it, but she could not make the read. Now Izza off the back wall. She doesn't have much left. She gets a hand from her teammate, and now we see Aurora going towards the net. MV1 testing shot. Females are able to make the save, but the pressure is still mounting. Mythra, she's going to try to clear it away with this touch, but it only goes as far as Izza, and it's right back into play. Now it's a 50-50. MV1's already up for it. She tries to get the block in the corner, but Claudia able to work it around her. Now that's another high pop. Aurora, she's already up for it. Mythra meets the challenge, and that was a double commit from females. This might be an opportunity. They're running low on boost, and Hawaiian Pizza have retained a lot of offensive pressure. That's a long clear from Twilight. Aurora trying to make the read. She fakes out one. Izza popping it back down into the ground for another. But Twilight is going to take it away. Now that's a follow-up touch from Claudia going all the way down the field and into the net. Though we could not see it, I'm assuming it was a beautiful goal. Just a quick outplay. Nice lob on target. And that's all you need sometimes when there are no defenders back. Guess what? It's going to go in the net. Except if you're me early on today playing 1v1, and then you will miss every single open net. But enough with that. We have MV1 up. She puts a shot on net, forcing Mythra to save. And now that goes down to Aurora. She goes for a bounce shot. Izza not making contact. And now it's Claudia down the other direction. She does quick slip past the defender, but Aurora diving to get the save. Now it's MV1. She moves it across Izza. taking up slowly. Mythra is going to meet it, and now that's another open net. Claudia putting it high, showing us that comment that I made about open nets is very much true for the majority of us mere mortals. But that is going to be females up 1-0 in the series. Game number 2, females came out with a very dominant showing. Are they going to be able to keep it up? Kickoff going in favor. Twilight putting a shot on net, and she is going to open it. Working for the goal right off of kickoff within the first 4 seconds. Females are really putting the pressure on, and Hawaiian Pizza, it's looking like they are going to have to do a lot to fight back in this series. Clear touch out into the middle. Aurora going up for the read, and she does manage to touch it. Now that's going to be a pass from Twilight into the corner. Izza going back down the other way. Aurora gets a breakaway. She's trying to make a touch on it. She drops it down center, and Izza is going to receive it in the midfield. That's a high pop. That's not the control she wanted. She's going to have to settle for a 50-50. Now it's Claudia moving the ball along the way, trying to get another lead on it. Now it's going to be MV1 in the corner. She brings it high. Mythra quick to attack it, but that is going to be a clear from Aurora. Now pass out into the middle. Claudia's waiting back, so there was no need to worry for females on that play. Now it's Twilight meeting Izza as she air dribbled toward the box. It's going to be a high pop, free for Claudia to clear out. Now it's Mythra. She follows up with the second touch, and Izza is going to take control of this ball, air dribble it all the way to the side, and get a pinch onto the blue net. Now it's going to be a fast shot from MV1, and that is the first goal of the series for Hawaiian Pizza. Great 50-50 from Aurora. Like I mentioned earlier in game number 1, she's always working upfield, trying to get that extra touch that the defense does not anticipate, and in that play, it worked out for them. MV1 able to sink one right down the middle. That's going to be a dunk from Izza. Ball goes clear into the blue corner, and now Aurora, she's on the ball again. She's trying to make a play, rotating out as MV1 pushes the net. Now it's Izza. She makes a stop in the midfield. Now it's a race for the contesting touch. Izza, follow up into the blue corner. Shoots it past one, but Mythra able to clear it away. Now it's a quick pop. Aurora defending immediately on that touch. MV1, she doesn't have any boost. She's trying to work in the corner, taking 50-50 until it could be cleared away. Now that's a flick over the top of one. Aurora demos the second. Izza missing her touch though, and it leaves Twilight an opportunity to save that away. Now it's a free one. MV1 almost left the net unguarded. Izza moving quickly down the other way. Claudia, quick clear into the corner, and it bounces out. MV1 faking one touch, going for the second. Aurora and her seem to be a little bit confused on their comms, but it is going to work out for now. Aurora's just chasing the ball. That 50-50 goes high in front of the box until cleared away by Aurora. Now another touch out into the orange half. Defender having to scramble back. She takes it in front of her net. Not the wisest decision in my opinion, but it works out. Now it's MV1. She's faking the ball. Defender whiffing the touch. And Aurora is going to try to pass out into the middle. She gets bumped. Now there's no player back to make a contest on this possession play. Izza going for the 50-50 in the middle of the field. She scoops it up, trying to get a dribble going, but she is attacked by Twilight. It's MV1 long clear into the blue half. Twilight does not have the boost to challenge that, and Mythra is going to take it in front of her net. Drops down. MV1 not able to make the touch. Now it's Izza off the back wall. Mythra went too high. Twilight and Claudia scrambling to try to get a touch, but that is going to leave it open. Izza with the free net to shoot at. You could just see Twilight stand up there a little bit too long, and Claudia not getting any touch on that. Leaves it free and clear for the second goal. I feel like... Did anybody else catch that? Did that cat engine just growl at us? Ball on the orange half. Twilight making work. Fakes it out for Mythra. Almost the top corner shot, but it goes just wide. Now that's another free ball in front of the net. Mythra not quite close enough to follow up on Claudia's play. And Izza is going to dunk it out into the middle. Now it's another touch. Aurora with a quick shot on net. Claudia able to get a hand up in time. Demo on the play is going to mean that Hawaiian or females have a tiny bit of time moving down to the other end of the field. But Izza with a clear away. Now it's Aurora up to the ceiling. Mythra quickly able to contest that. Izza, her shot is just wide, and Aurora is in there once again, making trouble, getting in there. Oh, quick shot from Claudia, though. That was a beautiful placement. And the team play from the two. Mythra just dropping it to her teammates, and that is going to be darn near unsavable as it sinks into the right side of the net. Females are fighting back. It looks like Hawaiian Pizza had some purchase in this one, but we have a pretty even matchup so far. And I love to see it. I think it's so much better when games are close rather than a blowout. Like, for example, this last weekend with RLCS Worlds. Ooh, almost another one for females, but not quite. Anyways, the World Championship for the RLCS, the pro circuit, happened this weekend, and Vitality took the finals in a 4-0 sweep. While entertaining, I do like to see close matches, so I love to see it when we go to overtime in game number 2. That's a pinch off the sidewall from Mythra. Twilight going ahead for the physical plays, and it's going to force MV1 to be a little bit awkward with her touch. Izza's going to help her out, though. Aurora with the third touch on the back line. She clears out Mythra, and it remains in the blue half. Now Izza, she's up early. She gets a past one. Aurora popping it into the center. Doesn't look like her teammate was there in time, so it just wastes seconds off the clock. Now that's a demo in the back. MV1 able to open up some space. She's going to pop it into the ceiling, try to drop it quickly down into the middle. Aurora not meeting it in time, and now that is another pass out into the center. Mythra diving to make the save. MV1 getting the advantage on that 50-50. It pops out all the way to the midfield, though, and with that errant touch from Aurora, that is going to be an opportunity for females. Can they go up 2-0 in the series? It would be a match point situation if that were to happen, and Hawaiian Pizza are looking like they need this game. Claudia receiving it on the back wall. She takes it over one. 50-50 is the next. Now we have Claudia. She's chasing the back line. She's going for those demos. That is what she does best. We have seen her many, many times before in Women's Weekly, making use of that physical play, because at the end of the day, if you can't beat them, delete them, as Jorvie would say. And the best way to do that is to get boosted up and run through the back lines. Oh, that's a free goal, though. Hawaiian Pizza are going to make the resurgent. Izza with the winning goal. It's a nice 50-50 from Aurora there, and Izza on the rotation, already up. Hawaiian Pizza have brought it 1-1. Game number 3, the series even at 1-1. Who is going to take the game advantage and move on to match points? Looks like it is females making an argument for it with the opening goal. That's Twilight moving into the corner. Quick pass off the back wall. That was important. That bounce out into the middle made it so that Claudia had the space to get it past the defender. Otherwise, that would have been saved away. So key plays from Twilight, as this series looks to be a fight between Aurora and Twilight. Now it's a shot wide off the post. MV1 not able to put it in. Mythra, slow play into the corner. Twilight follows up on it, and it is going to be Mythra. She shoves it in off the bar and is able to bring a second. Twilight catching it there, keeping it against the wall this time, and leaving a tiny window to challenge, of which Hawaiian Pizza could not take advantage of. Twilight just making the right plays in both halves presently. And that is going to do well for her. Now that's another shot on net. Twilight able to get it past the defender. They're running away with this game. Females taking a show of dominance to Hawaiian Pizza right now. Ball goes even off of kickoff. Mythra reaching it first, but it bounces off the wall, so it's awkward. Now it's Izza. Breakaway. She goes for the fake. And saved away by Claudia. Now we have a challenge off the back wall. Ball goes loose into the orange half. It's going to be Izza to it first with an air dribble. Getting the flip reset. Doesn't make contact after that. And Claudia able to reset of her own. Aurora up quickly off the back wall. Can she double touch it? No, it looks like she didn't have the boost to follow up. And that's going to force Izza to delay in the blue corner. Now it's 1v1. Is she going to try to pass out into the middle? Looks like she got faked out by Claudia. MV1, opportunity strikes, and she does manage to take the goal. MV1 turning in quickly on that play. It looks like maybe she got that corner boost, allowing her to remain in the blue half. And what a key that was to success. Stopping the goal scoring spree that females were going on. Now it's Claudia, high pop into the sidewall. Aurora's going to wait patiently in the back for it, but there's an opportunity for females to score. Aurora has to dive across the net to make a play. Now it's another high ball. Aurora doesn't have any boost, so she just goes for the long shot, forcing Twilight into the save and therefore getting the demo. Another demo on the play. Aurora trying to take out the last player as well, and Izza is the one who scores. Aurora doing everything she can on the back line. Twilight responding in the chat with a frowny face. Yeah, that's gotta feel bad. That is... Basically, Aurora just went and deleted 2/3 of the roster, and I mean, it's quite hard to defend when you are down 2 people. Let's just put it that way. So game number 3, back within 1, but females retain the lead from their early game scoring spree. That is going to be a save from Hawaiian Pizza. Aurora, in her attempt to scramble the back line, got in the way of it. Mythra stopping it for just a while. High pop. Izza has to back off and regroup. Now it's going to be Claudia. 2 players go. That drops back right down in front of the net. But Izza, remaining composed in the face of danger, is able to play it away. Mythra across the field she goes. Even getting the 50-50 on Izza's touch. Aurora, she's going to fake it out one. Pop it past the other and move into the corner for the play. Now it's another pop into the middle. Twilight boosting into it, getting the block. She's not going to let that play develop at all if she can. Now it's MV1 alone in the midfield. High pop. Mythra up for the block. Now it's a free ball out into this wall. Aurora using her flip to just guide that through. MV1, her shot is high and wide, and now that's Aurora. Another shot off the post, slow shot on net. There's a little chaos on the goal line, but it somehow manages to remain out. That was the opportunity for Hawaiian Pizza, but it looks like they're right back on attack again. Will they capitalize? That demo from Claudia is clutch. Otherwise, that would have been a goal. Now it's MV1. She's slow playing it. Claudia goes ahead for the boost steal, and she forces Aurora into a tough spot. Now that's Twilight diving across the net. It doesn't go in, but that looks like an own goal. Oh no. Unfortunately, we're going to have to watch it on the replay. Aurora, high pop. Looks like it was going to bar down, but Mythra putting it in officially and giving herself a great pass. just unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. They are going to have to clean up the mental, see if they can hold it together, as they still have an opportunity in this game. That's a breakaway all the way down the other end. Aurora, quick pop into the net. Everyone far down and shot, and Aurora is going to steal it away, relegating MV1 to the assist. Quick play from Aurora. MV1, tough shot, and both of the defenders just couldn't get back in time as that floated on the goal line. Even kickoff in the middle. Izza taking possession, tries to flick it past one, but Claudia gets the better of it. And we have a pop into the middle. Aurora going for the shot. She's blocked away. Twilight, she makes a move into the corner, but all three Hawaiian pizza players are ready for it. Now we have a demo in the midfield. Mythra is going to try to make the play on her own, but the long clear out into the blue half means that all of a sudden, all of the Hawaiian pizza players are gone. They're just eliminated from the pitch, all coming back at the same time. Unfortunately, the momentum was not moving in the right direction, but it's a last second opportunity. High pop from Twilight. They're going to have to keep this ball alive as they are one goal down. Now Twilight, she gets to 50. That's dropping fast, and it is going to be Hawaiian Pizza. They take advantage in the series. Females find themselves against Hawaiian Pizza, who is on match point in this best of 5 grand finals. Are we going to see a game 5 in this series? Well, let's find out. MV1 missing her touch. She's going to have Aurora diving in to help her out. Now that's Twilight for the clear. That's a play off the sidewall. It was intercepted, and now Twilight with the play in the middle. She tries for the flip reset. Doesn't look like she got it, though. And now that's a play the other direction. Izza, quick shot off the bar. That goes wide, and MV1 does not take the goal. Now it's Twilight. She plays it quickly off the ball. Falls it all the way into the corner and gets the boost stolen away by her teammate. Now it's Mythra. She goes off the ceiling trying to get a pass down into the box. That's going to be Izza down the other end. Twilight with clear into the corner. Hawaiian Pizza in retreat. Aurora standing strong on the back line. She doesn't need to play that ball any earlier than when the player comes up to challenge her closely. Now it's Twilight. 50's won. She has the advantage. The net is open, and Mythra taking the goal. Twilight doing a great amount of work there. She pre-flipped into that challenge and managed to come away victorious. What a player on the pitch right now. Twilight, I know I've highlighted her before, but she is just doing everything across all lengths of the pitch to try to bring her team to victory in this week of Women's Weekly. And what a debut it is. I believe, again, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe this is the debut for Ren/Twilight. And so we are always glad to see new faces here, because you guys know, you're watching this game with me. How entertaining is it to have these two face up against each other, Aurora and Twilight? You're just firing back and forth. So as always, I do my regular advertisement for it, but if you want to join the games, if you are a woman and you want to join the games, check down in the description. There are links to the Twitter accounts so you can keep up to date with the results of the matches. And then there is also the Discord. But quick play, MV1 flicking it, giving the pass for her teammate, but Mythra is able to demo. Now we have a play down the other end, MV1 returning the favor, and it's just going to be Demolition City out here. We're a quick pop on net. Claudia barely making contact with it. She does keep it safe on the back wall. That's Aurora. Soft pop into the middle. Izza decides better of it and retreats to her net. Now she goes for the slight redirect in the middle. Twilight, high pop. Izza forced up for the save, and she's going to remain on the back wall, waiting out the shot. Aurora got in the way of it, and that allows MV1 with the dribble. Now we have a high pop to her teammate. Claudia intercepts. And Aurora, awkward in the back wall, but catches it perfectly. That's going to be Mythra moving through. Izza's able to make the stop. And Hawaiian Pizza are under a lot of pressure. Females really trying to work this 1 goal advantage. They're not afraid to attack right now. And that's because, as we all know, 1 goal is nothing in Rocket League. That can disappear as fast as you can say howdy do. And sometimes it does just so. Now we have Aurora awkward in the corner. She does flick it past one. Twilight shot wide. And Izza is going to clear it away. Mythra waiting for the save. Twilight and Claudia awkward in net. She makes one stop, but that is a shot into the top left corner, and Aurora equalizes. Just slightly unfortunate. Great save from Claudia, the reaction time, but Mythra coming back into rotation, did not read the bounce on the ball, and couldn't get behind it before the shot came in. It's going to be free ball out to the side. Mythra trying to make a play on it, but Izza diving in to take it away. Now it's going to be another shot attempt. The most awkward of shots. I don't know if I myself could have read this. Aurora just barely getting a touch on it, and Claudia, oh, the slightest tip, and it just threw Mythra off. She was coming in with a mountain, a freaking train of momentum that could not be stopped. And now that's Hawaiian Pizza advantage in the series. If they take this, they will have earned themselves $50 each for the 2-win bounty in August. They're that close to victory. 50 seconds and they will have taken the bag. Now bump off the back line is going to mean that Twilight scores, making it a little bit more of a question mark. Our females, that was beautiful to see the physical plays come through from both of the players. Oh man, I love demoing. I know some people hate it, but demoing, bump plays, it's frustrating when it's against you, but man, is it satisfying to pull off. Now it's going to be Claudia, quick shot on net, and she gets a third. Interrupting me, waxing poetic about demos here. But nice tight angle shot. She doesn't even need to put that much of a lob on it, and it is going to go in. Kickoff to the side. Females take possession. Mythra with an extra touch on net. It's going to be Claudia alone in the back. Now that's a scramble. Can they return in time? Claudia pop out into the middle. Probably not the wisest decision, but Twilight manages to fake out the defenders and keep it in the back corner. Ashleigh's making plays all the way down the line with zero boost. Aurora's on the ball though. This is dangerous. Can they equalize? Hawaiian Pizza have to feel like this game has been stolen away at the last second by females. They have the pressure, but it does drop, and we move into a game 5. Don't mind me if I sound giddy about that. Game number 5. This is for all the marbles. Who will come away victorious? Is it going to be Hawaiian Pizza? Will they earn their bounty for the month of August? Or will females toss their names in the hat and have an opportunity at it next week? I don't know about you guys, but I am just happy to see a game 5. It would be really cool to have females take it so that we have more contenders for the bounty. Leave it to a later week in the month. But if they come away with the victory today, Hawaiian Pizza will definitely have earned it. They have been putting in work on the pitch for this match. And there is no doubt that whoever wins is the deserving party. Now that's Twilight, quick clear. Izza, shot high of the net. Mythra's gonna read it and pops it out into the side. Now that's another shot into the box. Claudia, brave on the goal line, waits for it to come to her and then makes a play. Now it's gonna be Mythra. She's moving out. Aurora to challenge her, but she doesn't connect. Now it's Izza, pop out into the middle. Aurora's chasing, that leaves it open. Claudia, she couldn't get the read, and I don't blame her. That was chaos. moving into the box. Aurora chasing Twilight and demoing her, and Claudia had to have the reaction time of a cat, and she fell short, as Twilight is the one with the cat ears, so that would be her. That was lame. I just want to apologize for that really quick. I'll try never to make that call again. I apologize. Now it's going to be MV1. She's on the sidewall. Quick pass out into the middle. Aurora's there to receive, but it is pushed wide. Twilight met in the middle. It's going to force Mythra for a quick outplay. Now that's a high shot. Claudia getting up early, making the read off the backboard. She doesn't quite get a touch on it as she moves out into the center, though. Twilight trying to survive in the back line, making the most of all the boosts that she has, but females are starting to get spread really thin with their boost. Now it's Izza popping it another again. We have 2 players commit. It leaves the net open. Twilight is gonna stop it right in front of the net, though. Looks like these players in blue are really loving to make these plays. Twilight almost getting the shot off of that pass. Now it's Aurora in the corner. She takes the pass 1 but gets bumped for her trouble. Mythra hunting for a bump on the back line. Aurora's going to stop it right in front of the box, though. Now we have a clear from MV1. She's moving down the line. Gets the demo on Mythra. Tries to pop it over Claudia, but is not successful. Now it's going to be the flip reset into a 50. Mythra taking it. Pop out into the middle. That's open. But MV1 decides to play it to the wall. Now it's another clear. Mythra all on her lonesome in the back line. That corner boost was not there for Claudia, but now she has secured it. Pop above the net. Twilight getting the leading touch on it. And Claudia trying to buy a little bit of time for her team. The possession has not gone in their favor for a second here. And now we have Claudia diving to make the save. Long clear down the other end. Aurora up for the touch, and she's going to keep it in the corner. Now it's another free ball above the net. Izza clearing it out to the side, getting a second touch, but that is going to bounce right in front of their net once again. Females, they're still down 1-0, and they need to get a goal. Now it's Mythra, shot online, demo on the play. Izza able to make the play out to the side. Now it's going to be another shot offline from Claudia. Twilight trying to dive into the corner, quickly keep this possession. Mythra has no boost to play with, though. Now it's going to be MV1, clear all the way down the field. Twilight is going to play out of the corner, waits, and leaves the touch for Claudia. High pop. Now it's Mythra, play into the corner yet again. Aurora meets her. And now Aurora moving down the other end. Claudia has to get the touch into the back line. That's a long clear. Twilight to receive, but Aurora easily bats it away. Now it's Mythra, pop back to her teammate. Great back pass. Good use of the space on the pitch. Twilight missing the mid boost on the first run, though. Has to forfeit that. And now we see a dunk from Twilight. She's trying to do some work here. Aurora looking to waste time. Down to 20 seconds remaining. And females are still searching for their goal. Twilight, 1 pop. Claudia, follow up. It goes wide. Now Aurora, all she has to do is make the stop. She has plenty of boost. 50-50, out into the center. She's clearing it even more. And that steal might mean the end. And there we go. Hawaiian Pizza taking the victory and earning themselves $50 each for the bounty in the month of August. Huge congrats to them. Now, what a series that was. We love to see game 5s, so it was wonderful to be blessed with that yet again. But Hawaiian Pizza are going to close up the bounty for the month of August, and the remaining weeks will be played entirely for fun. That is going to do it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the games, and we will see you in the next one.